It doesn't have to be the UK and it doesn't have to be Canada. Yes, you heard that right. It doesn't have to be the US. It doesn't have to be all these big and expensive countries. If you've got a lot of money, but it's not up to the amount you pay to move to these countries I've mentioned, there are cheaper opportunities. And this country is one of those countries that's open right now and I want you to apply for. So, what country am I talking about? Tighten your seatbelts, don't change the dial, and watch till the end of this video because this video is for you.
Attention passengers, we've now reached our destination. We hope you enjoyed the flight and have a nice day.
Hello folks, it's your one and only Waka Waka Doctor, always bringing you the best gist when it comes to travel and migration. You know how we do it on this channel. All we do is share information that has to do with traveling, living, moving abroad, the whole shebang. If you want to move abroad, this is where you need to be. We get testimonials every week about how these videos we produce, these videos we make, are helping people move abroad all the time. People ask, why do you do what you do? And I tell them, for a few reasons. Number one, I want to help people break through mental barriers. Those who feel that, oh, I cannot move abroad except I have a lot of money. Those who say, I cannot move abroad except, I have money or whatever. It's impossible for me to move abroad. I want to break through those barriers. I also want to help end poverty. Do you know the amount of lives we've changed? People who have sent testimonials, I never for once thought I will be abroad because, of the type of socioeconomic status I belong to, because of the type of family I belong to, because of my social stratification. I didn't think I'm going to be abroad, but now they're abroad thanks to Waka Waka Doctor's videos. I also want to be able to promote and create opportunities for people to have standard and quality education. This is why I make this video. So thank you very much for your feedback. It keeps me going and wants me to do more. For those who are just clicking in and watching me for the first time, you don't want to go anywhere. This is where you want to be if you want to move abroad. So quickly, before I tell you the gist of the day, I want you to share this video. Make sure you like, make sure you give it a thumbs up, make sure you just share to as many friends as possible. I also want to tell you that there is a masterclass that I created just for you. A masterclass that you can buy that is very affordable, that will give you opportunities. You're in tech, you're looking for scholarships, you're looking for how to apply to jobs, you're an engineer, you're a teacher, you're a lawyer, you're in healthcare, you're in tech, you're looking to move to the United States for free. I got everything covered. You've applied for jobs, but they're not calling you. This masterclass has everything all. And I've created a special link in the description box of this video for you to be able to get that masterclass, okay? So go to the link and get the masterclass video. So let's get to the gist of the day. What country am I talking about? I'm talking about Hungary. Hungary. Well, people are going to say, Hungary, why Hungary? Well, the reason is because Hungary is one of the countries in Europe that would offer you cheap tuition. If you want to study medicine is very expensive in many countries. Hungary is one of the countries where you can study medicine for as low as possible, okay? If you want to study dentistry, pharmacy, and the degrees are recognized worldwide. The next thing on a lot of minds of people is Hungary in the EU? Of course, Hungary is in the EU and Hungary is part of Schengen. So if you look at the map of Europe, you would find Hungary around the eastern bloc of Europe and it's part of the Schengen region, which means that if you have a Hungary visa, you can move to 24, 25, 26, up to 28 different countries within the Schengen zone, okay? So let's talk about how you can move step by step. I'm going to teach you how you can do it by yourself from start to finish, okay? So you don't need to pay anyone to do it, all right? So the first thing you want to do is I want to teach you the steps involved, the study process. Now, before we even talk about the study process, let me tell you other things why I like Hungary. I like Hungary because if you have a third class, Hungary would accept you. If you've got a third class, Hungary would accept you. If you have a higher national diploma, Hungary will accept you. It's also important to state that with Hungary, you can work while you study. It's also important to state that let's assume you finish studying in Hungary and then you're looking for work, you can't find work. Instead of going home, you can apply for what is called a job seeker's visa. The job seeker visa in Hungary allows you to stay in Hungary without needing a work permit as long as you don't have a job. Okay, you stay on that visa and you continue to look for work. Hungary is amazing, although currently it's important for me to state that Hungary has started changing immigration policies, and their immigration policies are a bit dodgy, but it's time to act and move fast. The easiest way to move to Hungary is moving as a student. So the next thing I want to talk about is a study in Hungary application process. Okay, now I'm just gonna try, because I've put out notes that I want to put out, show you, and I just want to make it as simple as possible. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is to choose a program. Choose a program that is right for you, whether it's bachelor's, whether it's master's, whether it's PhD. You can study in English. Okay, so keep in mind that you may be required to provide proficiency tests, okay, English IELTS test, or a proof of English language. That's a letter from your institution saying that you were taught in English. If you're a native English speaker, or you come from a country where English is the first language, you might not need to write IELTS or TOEFL. Okay, so once you choose a program, the next thing is to prepare your paperwork. Amongst the paperwork that you will need is, you need your transcripts, you need your statement of result, you need a letter of motivation, you need letter of recommendation, at least 2 of them, and if you have worked before, you need to show a portfolio of your previous work experience. This will boost your qualification. Okay, and like I said, you need to submit IELTS if you're not a if you're not a native speaker or coming from a country where English is spoken. Now, number 3 is for you to check admission requirements, and depending on university, specific documentation could be required. There are several universities in Hungary, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to use one example, and you would have to do the rest by yourself. Submit your application. Most applications to universities in Hungary are done through an online application system. There is an application form, and it's important that I state here that a lot of universities in Hungary require an application fee, and the application fee is usually between 50 to 150 euros, so bear that in mind. Okay, then you wait to be admitted. After getting your admission letter, you will now apply for a visa. If you're watching me from a non-EU country, you're from a third world country, you're from India, you're from Pakistan, you're from Africa, once you've been accepted and you have your visa, your admission process, you now need to start your visa application process as soon as possible. And you do not need to wait, because the processing times can be as long as 1 to 3 months. These are the documents you need. You need the admission letter from your university. You need your passport, which should be at least 6 months, which should show at least 6 months validity. You need to have proof of accommodation, which you can get from booking.com. It doesn't mean that you should pay for it. It's just proof of accommodation, okay? And you can also get proof of health insurance. Now, this is a question that people always ask me. You need to show proof of insurance of 30,000 euros in worth. The worth of the insurance is 30,000 euros, but proof of insurance is easy to buy. You can buy it like 20, 25 euros. Okay, 20 or 25 euros, maximum 50 euros. You can get a good health insurance of that worth. Another thing you need to do is to fill in the visa application form, and of course you need to show proof of funds. The proof of funds for moving to Hungary is 8,000 euros, equivalent of 8,000 euros. Okay, so now let me show you the process of step by step of moving to Hungary. Now, there are several universities. I think it's important to state there are many universities in Hungary, and there are quite a few that I like. Okay, like University of Debrecen, Debrecen. There's University of Budapest. Okay, that's another one. There's the Budapest University of Technology and Economics. There's Corvinus University, Corvinus. There's Eötvös, that's another one I like. Eötvös, Eotvos, Lorand, Lorand University. I like that one as well. There is the Gal Ferenc, Gal space Ferenc University. So There are loads and loads of universities in Hungary that you might want to check out. Okay, so now let's talk about the process involved in moving to Hungary. Another thing that's important for me to state again before I show you is Hungary is amazing for its amazing scholarships. Okay, the most important one that's going to open around September or October this year is the Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship, which I like so much and I've talked about a lot. So Hungary has scholarships, Stipendium Hungaricum, but you need to get admission first before you can even apply for that scholarship, and the scholarship opens in September. Okay, then Stipendium Hungaricum is one. You also have the Hungarian Diaspora Scholarship, which is another. You have the Bilateral State Scholarships, which is another. You have the Erasmus Plus Scholarship. You have the CEPUS, CEEPUS Scholarship, and you have the EEA Grants Scholarships in Hungary. All you need to do if you want to know how to, get this scholarship is just go on Google and type Stipendium Hungaricum Scholarship. I need to bring out the information for you. If you want to know about CEPUS, CEEPUS Scholarship Hungary, type it on Google. It will come out. If you want to know about the Hungarian Diaspora Scholarship, click on it and you read. That's all. Okay, so let's go back now and talk about how to actually study in Hungary. So the website you want to know about is studyinhungary.hu. Studyinhungary.hu. So if you want to pick a degree in Hungary, you want to move to Hungary, this is the one you want to study. And I'm going to put the link, like I've said, in the description box of this video, and it will show you everything. It talks about the 7 tips to plan for your study, and number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7. But I'm very particular about number 2, which says choose your study program, and you can click on that place that says our study finder. Once you click on our study finder, you'll be able to find a database of courses that are available. So there are institutions, level of studies, study field, branch of science. You can see programs, you can see language of instruction, you can see location, you can see programs, you can see all programs, you can see state scholarships. This website has got it all. So all you need to do is just follow through any school you want. Once you click, let's choose, for instance, Eötvös. So I'm picking Eötvös Lorand University as my institution. Eötvös Lorand University. Level of study, I'm going to pick master. Okay. Study field, let's say we pick arts and humanities. Okay. Program, let's say film studies. Okay, pick film studies. Language of instruction, English. Location, Budapest, and let's click on search. Okay, and there you go. You can see film studies, and you can click on it. It tells you everything about it. It describes the program. It tells you the requirement as well. You can see the entrance here. Okay, you can see contact. There's a website. Okay, there's email you can contact, and it also states scholarship applications if you're interested. All right, so let's now go to the website of this university to apply. Okay, you just go Google the university, Eötvös Lorand University, and you apply. For all intents and purposes, I'm going to use another university that I like to just show you how to process as well as admission. Another university that I want to show you is University of Szeged. University of Szeged. University of Szeged. Szeged is SZEGED. And if you go on this website, u-szeged.hu, okay, click on that website. You would see a button that says apply now. Click on the apply now and it opens a different page. On a different page, you'll be able to see find programs about us, how to apply, tuition and fees. And let's just click on tuition and fees. So if you click on the tuition and fees just to see how much it costs, you scroll down and it will tell you, you can see where it says here, tuition and fees. Download our summary titled Tuition and Fees International Programs from here. Let's click on that and you'll be able to download a file with tuition and fees. And if you open that download, you will see the tuition here. Bachelor's 1,500 euros, French studies 1,500 euros, tourism and catering 2,500 euros, nurse 3,300 euros, physiotherapist 3,300 euros, agricultural engineer 2,000 euros. Well, pharmacy, those are expensive, you can see. Spanish studies, Italian studies, law 2,500 euros, English studies 1,900 euros, religions 1,900 euros. So it's a whole lot. Geography 2,700 euros, biology 3,000 euros, economics 5,000 euros, clinical medicine 5,000 euros, earth sciences 5,000 euros. So literary studies 3,500 euros, theoretical medicine 5,000 euros. So it depends on you. The courses range from about 1,008 to 5,000 euros. Okay, so let's go back to the application now. Once you've seen the tuition fees, you can now go back to where it says how to apply. Once you click on how to apply, it opens another page that you can read through, and it says you choose your program. Okay, you choose your program and read the program description on our website. Click on the apply now button in the program description to sign up for the application form. Fill the application form online, upload the necessary documents, check your mailbox regularly, and what happens after? You get an entrance exam, you pay the entrance exam fee. If you're accepted, you receive your admission letter, and once the tuition fee is credited, your place will be reserved. So it's a very simple process, and you just need to start by choosing your program, okay, on the platform. Once you choose your program on the platform, like it says, you then apply. It's a very simple process. So I don't want to waste your time so much talking about this. It's something that I think you can do by yourself. And I'm hoping that I see you again in another video. This video must have helped you. So make sure you use this video, share this video, because Hungary might actually be one for you. Till I see you again, it's Waka Waka Doctor, and I'm signing out.